This Imperial Ice Stars show is a children's fairy tale told with the adrenaline, thrill and daring of watching the Winter Games live. In their 7th visit to South Africa, Tony Mercer's performers again have audiences in awe.
Tony, the Cinderella story has been told many times. What is different about Cinderella on Ice?
What I tried to do with this particular version was to give it a more human feel as opposed to a fairy tale feel, so that you can empathise with Cinderella. And the Imperial Ice Stars, not only are they incredible skaters, but they also know how to bring the character to life. So you believe it. They're not just jumping and spinning, and they're actually showing you who they are and dragging you into the story. So that's why I think it works so well.
How did you go about telling the story using such a different medium?
What happens is I don't go to the ice rink. I don't start there. I actually start on the theatre stage. So I work out with everybody, character, detail, what we're going to do in each piece, and I'll set it on a theatre stage first before we put the ice rink onto it. Thereafter, we choreograph what we're going to do on the ice. And it's, you know, for want of a better word, we put the dangerous stuff in, because everything that you'd normally see in the big ice arenas, you'll see here. Plus the fact you've got people like Olga Sharotenko, who plays Cinderella, and you've got Bogdan, who plays the prince. They're such experienced performers, so they know what they're doing.
Aren't they Olympic champions?
There's over 250 competition medals between that group of performers. But I always say to them when they join the company, guys, thank you very much. Great that you've got that medal. Put it into your back pocket. It doesn't count anymore, because you're coming to a new world. You're not looking for that mark. You're looking, A, to please the audience, that hopefully you've come along to watch us, and B, to bring the characters to life.
This Cinderella is a chorus dancer thrust into the spotlight as a prima ballerina. When the mayor's son falls for her, she must fight the attempts of her stepsisters to steal his heart, and with the help of a gypsy fortune teller, win his hand.
How long does it take to prepare all the costumes for a show like this?
Every show is different, yeah, and some show have like 100 costume. This show approximately 60-70, and we have some spare for this costume. That's why all our boxes may be like nearly 100 costume. And time usual, no, 6 months, and have to be not less when you want to prepare design and then sewing, because it's a lot costume handmade.
This must be Cinderella's gown. Is it one of your favorites?
Yes, it's actually my favorite, because it's so beautiful and handmade. Every piece of hair, just all stone. It's a lot of Swarovski stone, which give you shine, and this color very beautiful on ice. And I think it's just amazing.
With their mobile ice rink staying frozen at 15 below zero, the cast have even skated in an outdoor amphitheater in temperatures of 40 degrees Celsius. For Jade, an invitation to join them was sweet refuge from the summer heat.
Oh my word, we're actually dancing. Yes. You guys are trying to make me fall.
And forwards, back. Yeah, not bad.
I'm not as elegant as you, but I'm just going like this on this. Nice.
As for Olga Sharotenko's live high-wire performance with Bogdan Barazenko, it beats any Hollywood special effects.
What is it like performing in a theatre in such an intimate, confined space as opposed to an Olympic arena?
It requires, obviously, at the beginning, it requires for you to change your mind, because we're all professional figure skaters and we all came from big ice arenas. And then you come to the theater to work in the theater, and you understand the space is not the same. But you have to show your talent to the full, and you have to adapt to it. But emotionally and artistically, it's much more interesting. It's full on with the emotions and different perspective of your characters. So it is beautiful.
As for me, when I first time came on the stage after sport, it's a little bit shocked, because it's a huge difference, I mean size. But when you practice, technically you can do everything what skaters do in the sports. everything.
You have to constantly be at your peak physical fitness. How do you manage to do that, especially when you're traveling and working such late nights?
We do skate every day. It doesn't matter if we're on tour or not on tour, we are skating there. We are performing every night, sometimes twice a day, and it keeps you fit. Promise you, most of the time we try to find the time how to relax yourself or to stretch your body or to sleep a little bit longer, because you need rest more than you need extra exercise.
What has the response from the audience been like?
I have to say it's a dream come true audience. South African audience are very responsive. They don't wait till the end of the piece or till the end of the show to respond to what you do. And this is the dream come true audience. We love it.
From this Friday to Sunday, there are just 5 shows left. And whether it's with your children, your date, or your mom, get to the Artscape Opera House before this run ends.